Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another haircut tutorial. This is Con Chung from Concept Barbershop from San Jose, California. Today we're going to do a ball drop fade with a comb over on top. First, you want to start off by prepping the hair. You want to wet it, spray it down with some water just so it's easy to manage, easy to work with. Then you want to comb it in place. Comb it how the client will style it. That should help you cut it. Alright, so right now I'm going to trim about half an inch off the top, just a little bit so that he can maintain the top. Try putting the comb down on the head and holding it with the thumb like this to see if it makes it a little easier for you. This way you don't have to use your ring finger and your thumb to hold the comb. Just grab the hair, put the comb on the head, and use your thumb to hold the comb in place. And then place the scissor on your ring finger so that you can never cut your finger. Alright, so I grab the hair, I put the thumb on the comb, and then I trim about half an inch off. Alright, and now what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the side down with a number 3 all around the head with a number 3, and I'm using the comb to help keep the longer hair out of the way. Alright, I'm using the comb right there to separate the hair, especially at the top right here. You want to, because you don't want to push that line further back, so you use the comb, hold the hair in place, and move it out the way so that you can get the little hair right in between the part. And now I'm going to go ahead and set the ball line for the drop fade. Alright, I usually start right above the ear, and I take that out into the sideburns, and I leave a little bit of a hook right there, so when I line it up, you know, you can still see the sideburns. And then after that, I take the line to the back of the neck and I drop it and kind of curve it a little bit. Alright, and then I just take that halfway, and then I do it again on the other side, and then I'll meet both lines in the middle in the back of the neck. Boom. And then I'll do the same thing on this side, and then I'll take that line back and I'll meet it in the back. This way it keeps your line equal. Alright, if you do continuously from one side all the way to the other side, you're going to have a lopsided line. I guarantee it. Alright, and now I'm going to take down the hair with the Phillips Norelco down to the skin. Alright, it's quiet and it's very effective. Phillips Norelco 2100. Alright, now I'm back with the magic clips and it's all the way closed, and now I'm just following this line and I'm trying to erase it a little bit at a time. I take it to the other side and then I open it up a notch and I go up about 1/4 of an inch, and I take it back to the other side and I repeat it back and forth until I'm fully open with the clipper. Alright, I believe I'm fully open at this point. And I'm taking it back and forth the head until I'm fully open, and then I brush off the hair, and then I move on to the next guard and I repeat the same technique, the same steps. Alright, see, so now I'm with the 0 guard or the 1/16 guard or the half guard, whatever you want to call it, same thing. Alright, and it's the same technique, all the way closed. I'm trying to erase the line, and I take it over to the other side, and then I open up the clipper about 1/4 of the way, and I go up the head on the fade, probably a little bit less than 1/4 of an inch this time because I want to keep the drop fade low. Alright, so now I'm with the number 1 guard, and again it's the same technique, all the way closed. Take it all the way to the other side, try to erase that line, and then open up the guard, take it back, open it up again, and then keep doing that until you're fully open. Alright, every time I open the guard, it's usually about 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of the way, and on the fading I usually take up the blend about in this case a little less than a quarter of an inch. All right, and so now I've moved on to the 1.5 guard, and again it's the same technique. But now that I'm a little bit higher up, I want to flick out a little bit more than I did earlier, just so I can blend the short hair into the longer hair. Alright, I'm just trying to erase that line. The tricky part about the drop fade is you have to blend it out within a small amount of space. You have very little working room, so you have to hurry up and blend that line out. If you stretch it too much, it won't be a drop fade any longer. Alright, so now I'm doing the lineup to help keep the longer hair out the way. I pin it up, and then I start right in the middle with the lineup, and then I work it to one side, which is usually the side that's higher up. I set that line in, and then now I'm back right in the middle again, and I'm working to the other side. Alright, now I'm doing the side of the lineup, and always angle out and away from the ears. Alright, you never want to take that line straight down. It'll look very, very awkward. Alright, and now I'm doing the hooks, and again I'm doing a little bit at a time. Just a light tap, tap and drag until the hooks form. Alright, a little bit at a time until you see it. Alright, and then you do that again to the other side. And you got to make sure you look at the two and match it before you set the hooks. And now I'm doing the lineup, and of course you always want to stretch this skin right here. Alright, keep it tight. And there it is, you guys, the low drop, ball drop fade. Alright, peace. I'll see you guys next time.